There is nothing as wonderful as a wife coming home to a good home-cooked meal, or a wife helping to balance the bills in the house by helping her husband. Many may disagree with this, and that is why we are asking you, should traditional marriage roles apply in modern homes? What's your take? This is DMAX TV. Should traditional marriage roles apply in our modern homes, like a woman in the kitchen alone taking care of the children while the man just goes out to make the money, and also the woman helping the man with the bills? Do you think it should be modernized, or what do you think?
I think we should try to balance the two.
Okay.
With my experience of over 23 years,
Yes.
I don't think a woman should just be the one doing all the chores, taking care of the children and cooking and some other things. We should try to balance it. Though depending on understanding of the both parties, a man should at least assist his wife. Because if you really love the woman,
Yes.
you won't want to allow her to go through too much stress of taking care of your kids, preparing food for you, and to come and balance it up on the bed. It means that you don't have an interest. But if you have an interest and you really care for her, you want to work with her, you want to see her smiling, not giving you food in pain, in anger.
Yeah.
And as for a woman helping her husband with bills, I don't see anything bad in it. I don't see anything bad in it. It's something that I do. I am not forced to do it.
We all have our own role, as a man or as a woman, whether I like it or not. See, I always say people this: if I go to the kitchen and start cooking, you understand, I don't feel that it's not really there. But it doesn't mean that I will not cook. But it's just a mentality, something, just an ideology. Because if I start cooking, there are some men that knows. I've been in Imo State before. I see men cooking. There are some men that cook and they do it as business. You understand? So don't tell me that it's not a man's thing to cook, or see.
Okay, now let me now twist the question. Now, do you think a woman should help pay the bill in the house? Because now you are open-minded that a man should cook is a survival skill. Now, do you think a woman should actually help with the bills in the house?
Now, my definition of love is, as long as it has to do with love, and you went to that woman's house to say, okay, I want to get married to this woman.
Yes.
My own definition of love is a realm. It's an atmosphere that makes anything possible. Remember, it makes anything at all possible.
Yeah.
So, if I get married to my wife now and she says she wants to help me, it's okay.
Yeah, I think so. But the both of them goes hand in hand. You're not supposed to use one particular one, in the sense that women sitting at home only to be in kitchen and take care of children is no longer advisable. Women these days, they need to go out to support their husband in whichever way, no matter what the husband does.
What about the man?
The man too should also do the same. Yes. A man cannot sit waiting for the wife to go out and then find what they are going to use and take care of their children. Yeah.
Yes, balance. When the man go out and also for money, the woman also have something doing, so that she will not depend on the man every time. Yes.
All right. What about Moziko, the man helping in the kitchen as well, helping with other things too? How do you think a man should come into and help in a home?
If possible, the man choose to help in the kitchen, he can do that.
Okay, not just only kitchen. No, I mean, how will he help as well to balance it, to balance things in the marriage?
To balance things in the marriage.
Yes, please.
He can go ahead and take care of the children. Go, if you have chance, can go to the children's school and pick the children, come back. If the woman doesn't have chance, can come back and bath them, give them food, take them to their room. They can rest for the day.
Actually, I don't think so. This is because evolution have occurred and a lot of things have changed.
Yes, please.
This nowadays, human being, man and woman, we have to go out, work, And then when we get back to each other, we can now make deal on how we want to live. We don't necessarily have to put a woman in the kitchen or so. Yes, we can both do it as a team.
Now that means you are open to a man also helping out in the kitchen, and also then that means are you also open to a woman also helping financially in the home?
100%.
To what capacity?
To the capacity that the husband wants.
To the capacity that the husband wants. Now, can I just say this? What if she can't meet the target of the man?
She doesn't have to have a target. She can bring what she has, but at least bring something.
That's your belief?
That's my belief. Not necessarily targets, so that she don't pressure herself.
Yeah, actually, I do not know what is actually traditional and in regard to marriage or a relationship.
Yes, please.
A marriage is one of the oldest institutions that God created, so it has always been. And the ingredient that makes marriage work then, still today, is still very, very essential to make it work. You understand? A man needs a woman's respect, and the man also needs to love his wife. And they are supposed to be involved on the same level, in the same contribution, virtually on the same front. They are supposed to get together in such a manner. Other than that, when even in these modern days, they feel that a man ought to be all to the home. I do not think that is right. Every one of them both supposed to be supportive, whether financially or otherwise. They are supposed to get themselves involved in the same level.
So that means there should be balance.
Yeah, the balance. The balance. You see, there may not be balance because one must always get more than the other. Okay. So if you are trying to balance it, it will not work. But the issue is that both of you are supposed to contribute as it comes.
I think a woman should help financially, and as for me, I don't like staying at home, so I prefer a woman to help financially. I don't like determining on my own.
So you also believe that when you get married, you should also be working as well.
Yes.
So you are not a fan of traditional rules applying in a home.
No.
You are not.
No.
As a woman, I have to have something doing.
Okay.
Even though your husband is a governor, you understand? Wow. At least you have something doing to support your family and yourself. You cannot depend on your husband.
Okay. So you believe that she should also be working. Now, do you believe that a woman should actually help her husband with the financially in the house?
Yeah.
Why?
Because maybe like they brought a NEPA bill.
Yes.
And your husband is now around.
Yes.
And you cannot get him on phone.
Yes.
So you have to pay.
Yeah.
I
feel you. I can feel you.
So at least maybe like I see granules or I want to buy. So I cannot wait for my husband to come back from work before I buy granules.
I like that. I like that. Yes.
Thank you very much. Anything that has to do with relationship or marriage is a thing of understanding.
Okay.
Some of you ladies can be very, very lazy. And when a man loves you, at the end of the day, he has no option than to take you home. If he's capable of taking care of you, you may decide not to go out. It should be his responsibility. But on a normal, policy demands that we are human. You are supposed to be working for yourself apart from the financial aspect of it. Keeping yourself busy is one paramount thing, because there are another that says an idle man is a devil workshop. Mostly a lady. No lady is supposed to be idle. You should be doing something to contribute to the economy, whether to the family economy, to whatever economy, whether national economy. And then you should equally be busy by doing things to actualize your dream, because as humans, we all have dreams to actualize. Thank you. That's my view.
Absolutely not.
Why do you say so, sir?
That is what makes Africa as a center of poverty in the whole world. Because in the modern life or modern world, as it is now, how can you marry a woman and keep in the house to become a housewife? It is better to have a married woman than having a housewife. A housewife is the one who stays in the house without going out. The man is not shouldering the responsibility of everything. And then when anything happens to the income of that person, the whole family is down. That is what happens when you are living a parasitic life, because the woman turns to depend solely on the husband, and the children as well depend on the husband. Then anything that happens to the husband affects the entire family. So it is absolutely wrong for you to get a wife and keep in the house to be indoors.
I hear you, sir, but do you think what keeps these women in this situation? Sometimes, don't you think it's always the man or pressure from family?
In different ways. There are some people who believe if my wife goes out, somebody will go and date your wife. Believe me, even if a woman is inside house, if she wants to be rough, she will. And that is why you see some big men who keep their children inside room. They end up sleeping with their drivers or their security men because they have the urge for sex, and because they are not exposed to people outside, they tend to have what is available. In economics, when the desirable is not available, the available becomes the desirable. As she comes from the market, you can't expect that you go to work, your wife go to work, as she comes by, you cross your leg. She goes to the kitchen, she wash plates, she do that. While she's trying to cook, you'll be slicing what you are supposed to be slicing. While she's cleaning the room, you should be ironing her clothes as well. That makes it togetherness. That is why in marriage we say 2 is equals to what? 1. So the domestic work is not basically meant for the woman. If we say domestic work is basically meant for the woman, then provision for the house is basically meant for the man. Then we are still going back to the tradition, which we are against it.
When you say traditional roles, you are basically talking about the woman being just the homekeeper, right?
Yes.
Well, in the olden days, I think that was much applicable. I think times have changed, and it has become a responsibility of the both parties to provide for the home. While the woman plays the role, the man plays his own role.
Okay.
The traditional setting is not really applicable in this modern age anymore, because you see women that are even more career oriented than the men these days. So I think the issue now is just to create that balance where the father and the mother have time for their children and also for themselves to also cater for the home. I think that's just the balance for me.
Okay. Do you believe in that balance?
Yes, I do, because that is what I operate in my own home.
Wow, nice. Thank you.
Tradition is culture, right? And culture is dynamic.
Okay.
Things change with time.
All right.
And being able to cook, I think, is a survival skill. It shouldn't be a gender-specific thing.
Okay.
So a woman shouldn't be stuck in the kitchen.
Okay. Now, what would you say?
Of course, it's a plus to know how to cook. And I know how to cook, so.
All right. Now, what would you say? Now, do you think a woman should actually pull her weight in the home financially, helping the man balance things with the bills and all?
Well, I think making money is not just about helping someone else. It's helping yourself first.
Okay.
Because when you pay bills, there's something about making your own money. It gives you confidence. And you have a voice.
Yeah.
So everybody should make money. Every adult should make money.
Every adult should make money, irrespective of your gender.
Exactly.
All right.
Welcome to Relationship Questions and Dilemma on DMATS TV.
These are real people with real opinion. What about yours? Now it's your turn. Drop your comments below and follow us for honest questions. This is DMATS TV.